everybody on YouTube. It's your boy, the Memphis XL, right back at you with the 100 Days of Yu-Gi-Oh! We're taking a look at 100 different decks over 100 different days. Today, everybody, if I got my list, day 87 of the 100 days. We're getting down to the final 10 very quickly. And today we're taking a look at an Inzektor Digibug deck. A deck that's all about swarming out with our insect monsters, our Dragonfly, our Registrator, focusing on the level 3s and also just building up into big old links and some nice Xyz monsters, a nice toolbox of Xyz monsters. And we're going to be going into some duels on good old Yugioh Pro, showing this deck off, showing you how it works, having ourselves a good old fun time, taking a look at the Inzektors and their new one-card support we waited a whole year to get, as well as some good Digibug stuff. So, we're going to go into today's episode, show off this deck. A big shout out to Mr. Dre McGee, who asked me to take a look at some Inzektors with some Digibugs. So, let's take a look at the cards we'll be using today, and then we'll get right into the duels. So far, main deck, we're running 3 copies of the Big Rock Nibiru, 3 copies of Dangerous Mothman, 3 copies of Inzektor Centipede, 3 copies of the Digibug Centibit, 3 copies of Inzektor Dragonfly, 3 copies Digibug Registrator, 3 copies of the Digibug Web Solder, 3 copies Inzektor Hornet, and 3 copies Inzektor Ladybug. We have 3 copies of Lightning Storm, 1 copy of Card Destruction, 1 Foolish Barrel and a Monster Reborn, 3 copies of Zekstrite Coal, 1 copy of the Call by the Grave, and triple Forbidden Druplet. As for the extra deck, we have things like Masquerena, Inzektor Picafalena, 1 Nightmare Phoenix and Unicorn combo. We have Access Code Target for attacking, Avermax for defending. We have number 3 Cicada King if we happen to be going first. We have Digibug Scaradiator. And ourselves things like Raider's Knight, Baguska. We have Inzektor Exostag. We have Digibug Garbage. 1 copy of Gunkin Ship Uniclass Super Dreadnought for flavor. 1 copy of Arc Rebellion Xyz Dragon for OTKs. And lastly, Digibug Rhinoceros, in case we need Rhinoceros for whatever particular reason. As for the side deck, if you want, this is a deck we're trying to go second primarily. If you wanted to go more of a go first Inzektor deck, consider things like, Dorando can be equipped onto just anybody, popped to Search a Fire Warrior if you want to throw in some Infernobles for some other spicy techs. Not as necessary in this version, but if you want to give that a shot, that's an option. You also have things, like I said, going first. Go for things like Waking the Dragons, Artifact Sanctum. That way you can stall out your opponent with some artifact nonsense, as well as bait your opponent into blowing up your back row and summoning things like Last Warrior for another planet, or that big Clear Wing Synchro thing that's like immune to monster effects. You also have things in this deck like Super Cocoon of Ultimate Evolution, which can just turn out any old bug that's, we set a monster equipped with an equip to the grave, summon big bug from the deck. It's got its uses. So it's a nice card. We got Yugioh. We summon a lot with this deck, and so Yugiou's not a bad option, but I usually go into different links and things, so that's all up to y'all. The Parasite Paranoid, of course, goes with the Cocoon. There's other Inzektors like Giga Cricket and Giga Mantis, just to make Inzektors really big. They don't have quite the utility of the other Inzektor, like Ladybug is just the best one to equip for a lot of reasons. But, if you wanted some big numbers, you got things like Cricket, you got Giga Mantis, you've got Weevil, things of that nature. And if you want a different sort of hand trap, Contact C can be summoned to your opponent's field if they summon something, and your opponent can't do any extra deck summoning unless they use this card for that material before they do anything else. Not as useful, depends on what your opponent's playing. If they're playing like straight heroes, this could be particularly dangerous. If they just need specific things to be on the board and they have non-specific, monsters in the extra deck that require specific cards to be played, this could be a problem card for some decks. So, there's the deck we'll be going into today. Let's go ahead and show off this deck and some duels on the good old Yugioh Pro and have ourselves a good time. Let's get right into the action. Alrighty, our first opponent, another day and another card game. I thought scissors would be good. So we're going to go second with this deck as often as we can. Interesting. Well, my opponent does nothing, which is sad because I drew into the ultimate stopper of somethings. So we got ourselves an opening handful of things. We're going to summon out our Dragonfly. He plus Ladybug are most important start-em-ups. And we also have Registrator, who's not as important in this particular hand, but, he's an extra body. I can change everybody's levels if I happen to need to do that. I don't need to do that. I could. And I could also switch myself to defense, but I don't need to do so. So we're going to go for Dragonfly's effect. All the Inzektors have the same effect. You can equip an Inzektor from hand or grave to them. And Ladybug, she's the best. You see, not even once per turn. Not once per turn at all. Detach, change the level of a monster by 1 or 2. We're going to go by un. And not even once per turn this part either, is that when an equip leaves Dragonfly, I can summon an Inzektor from the deck. We're going for Centipede here. Much like our other Inzektor, I can just equip another monster. This is where we're starting to go into the big board builder. Where I can just detach Ladybug constantly and keep, increasing my levels, which is mandatory, mind you. And we're just going to keep building a board. And we're going to go for the new support. This is the card we waited a year for, people. Zektrike Kowo. So what this card can do is I can ditch one of my Inzektors, like Hornet, and summon another Inzektor from my deck, like my Dragonfly here. Just go for another one of them boys. And so what we're going to go ahead and do, second Dragonfly, just keeps it going. See, I can just keep doing this over and over again. Over and over again. It's actually pretty nutty, if you think about it. So, Dragonfly, again, Centipede. Because you know what? I can just keep doing this. I can just go for all these monsters even. I've got like all these level 4s too. It's pretty crazy. So, we're going to go ahead, actually, 3. I'm actually going to keep these 2 level 3. Just so I can like do some other things. I am going to get another Zektrike just in case I need it. Just in case I happen to need it. And what we're going to go ahead and do here is, I got 2 level 3s. Oh yeah, I need light monsters to make the Scaradiator. Okay. I mean, I can still make Cicada King. Yeah, we'll make it Cicada King, but not just yet. First, we're going to make our Pickafalena. We're going to use these 2, make Pickafalena. When Pickafalena gets summoned, I can ditch a card and equip Dragonfly with a monster from my deck, being a Ladybug. And like I said, this is not a once per turn. I can just keep detaching materials, and that's level 4. So let's make another level 4 here. Why not? That way I have 2 level 4s and another monster to boot. We'll summon a Hornet. And we're a little low on times here, so we're going to go ahead and make things now. So we're going to make our Cicada King. Yeah, we'll make Cicada King, so we have a negation here. And we're going to make Raiders Knight. Actually, no, I already clicked the button. I had to keep going. I could have done a little bit more damage there, but this will work just fine. I could turn Raiders Knight into Arc Rebellion Dragon. Let me think. Attack all the other monsters on the field. Negate the effects of all their dart monsters on the field. Don't need to do that. Let's just go for battle phase. We'll go for battle phase. Do a little bit of damage. Like I said, I could have done a little bit more before summoning Raiders Knight, but this will work just fine. It works just fine. We'll have ourselves a nice startup. I've got my negate with Cicada King. Cicada King, he's getting that extra 1,000 because of my Registrator. It's pretty helpful. And before we end our turn, I'm going to use Pickafalena's effect. I'm going to leave the Ladybugs in the grave. I'm going to get back my play starters. Put back 3 bugs. Draw another card. Oh, hey, Nibiru. That could be helpful depending on what this guy's playing. We don't know what he's playing yet. He hasn't done anything yet. This could be Cyber Dragons for all we know. Granted, Cyber Dragons have first turn plays, so I'm actually curious why he didn't do anything. Maybe he bricked? Or maybe he wanted me to do something. Maybe he just wanted to give me a handicap. Say, oh, I don't need all those life points. I just need to summon 1 card. And then I shall summon forth the new Moki Moki support. There's new Moki Moki support, by the way. I was just a surprise to you guys. I just played Moki Moki. Check the giant list of things. When was Moki Moki? Day 79. That was day Moki Moki. And pretty crazy that they get. I mean, here's the thing about the new Moki card. It screams there's going to be more Moki Moki support. Because, you know, it doesn't do that much for Moki Moki other than being a normie in the grave and searching Moki Moki Smackdown. Or Moki Moki, which is a start. And I'm sure the Volcanic players would have actually killed for that card. But I'm sure there's going to be more Moki Moki cards. What'll they do? I don't know. I don't care what it does. I don't care what the new Moki Moki cards do. I just like to see that they exist. So, my opponent is playing the Sacred Beasties. Alright, Chaos Summoning Beastie Boy. Alrighty, and then Dark Summoning Beast. Yeah, sadly, Cicada only negates things on the field. But, here's what it is. Can I negate this? I don't know if I can negate that, because that tributes itself. Nope, can't stop that. Alright. Okay. I mean, it is what it is. I'm kind of wishing I'd thrown in a double-A Zeus. I kind of wanted to go a little softer with it. You could throw in double-A Zeus in this deck, but I kind of liked a lot of the options I had. So I didn't go with that one. Alright. Fallen Paradise. Alrighty. Fallen Paradise and the Power of Ham. Alright, so... I can't stop. So I'm going to detach my Hornet. Stop that beast. I'm going to put our Cicada King in defense mode. Because that's what the effect of the Cicada King allows me to do. I can just put him in defense mode. And I can summon a bug from my grave. That'll work. We'll just bring back our Hornet just in case. Do I need to bring back Hornet? No. Do I want to? Yes. I would like to do this, just in case. So, Link Karibo. No, not Link Karibo. Salamangreat a la Mirage. Alrighty. That's a thing. We'll see. The problem here is... Well, he's probably going to go after Raider's Knight. I would imagine, yeah. He wants to stop my Ark Rebellion Dragon. Which is a little unfortunate, but... I have options around this. I mean, granted, this is probably... the trap that gives him lots of life points. But we will live. You know, this doesn't stop him from being destroyed in battle or anything, so I'll be alright. Does this stop battle destruction? No. Good. Very good. Ah, it was the trap. You know, he can have some life points back. I already did lots of damage. Alrighty, so what do we want to do in this particular hand? Let me think. I could back... Yeah, let's go ahead and get back a few more bugs. Draw ourselves another card. And bait out potential ass blossoms. Nope. No ass. No ass. No ass. Let's see. Sadly, Zektrite is not an Inzektor card. Which is pretty dumb, but it's the truth. Let me think about this. Alright, so what we're going to go ahead and do... I kind of wish you were in the graveyard, to be honest, my brother. Can I get... Oh, wait, no, I can just make, like, Unicorn and bounce that. Bounce that. And then get rid of this. Sure, let's do that. So we're going to go use Pekka-Falena and Hornet here. Be like Boom Makachu, make a Unicorn. He'll gain life points. But I don't care as much. So we're going to go ahead and ditch Nibiru. I don't feel like we're going to need Nibiru that much. And we're going to go ahead and get rid of the Fallen Paradise. No. So that'll get rid of that. And we're going to go ahead for Zektrite Ko-Oh. Actually, now that I think about it, I was going to go for the Hornet thing, but that actually doesn't work. Oh, hey, Zektrite, you do work. Oh, yeah. It's always treated as an Inzektor. I'm dumb. Dumb me. But it's okay. This will work just fine. It'll work. Barring... Well, we know he has the Mirage. Does he have Ash Blossom? Does he got that Ash Blossom? No, but he has Mirage. Okay, so yeah, the ability to get rid of that thing with Hornet is a no-go. But it's okay. I got other plans. Because if I can just straight up make... if I can make my Avermax or Axis Code Talker. Probably Avermax better because he's just better overall. Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and equip and ditch and change the level. Because this is why I like Avermax, is he's just really good for beating over things. He's really good for that sort of thing. So, we'll go for our Centipede. Very good. Man, all that nice damage I did is just getting undone. A shame, to be sure. But this has to be done. And, honestly, Oh, weather notice. It's raining where I'm at. Shut up, phone, I get it. Shut it. Shut it. Go under my crotch. That's where you belong, phone. Alright. So we're just gonna get ourselves another Zektrike for later. Zektrike. Oh, I'm out of... Uh-oh. I'm out of Zektrikes. I'll get another Dragonfly, I guess. That works just as well. That works just as well. So let's go ahead into that Masquerina. He's gonna keep getting life points, but I'm about to take some of those life points back. Good old Avermax. Alright, so we'll put our Cicada back into attack mode. And bring back a bug. Bring back the Dragonfly. We're going to wait until the battle phase to do more things, because 1, I'm running low on time, and 2, I'd like to do some damage. I'd like to do some damage and, you know, not give him more life points. If and I can do that. Very good. And actually, this will work just fine, because what I can do here is activate Dragonfly and equip him. Where's Hornet? Hornet. Because I can ditch Hornet to pop a card. Which will, again, trigger Dragonfly, get me more things. Be like another Centipede, thank you. And, yeah. Why would I not keep searching? I have no reason to stop. Do I have a reason to stop? Heck no. I'm gonna keep going. That's what bugs do. They just keep going. So, Centipede, one more time. And get our last Dragonfly, I guess. There's nowhere else I can really get. I'm almost out of bugs. I'm almost out of bugs. And I have another normal summon. And I could make a Guska. That would probably be helpful, but nah, I'm good. I think I'm good. He's playing Sacred Beasts. They don't have a lot they can just straight up get rid of Avermax. So let's play Kaijus. Okay, yeah, I could get the Summoning Beast. Or the Beckoning Beast. That works too. See, when this is summoned, add one of the Sacred Beasts or anything that mentions it in its text. And then, see, do a thing. But unfortunately, my friend, you seem to have forgotten the Cicada King. I can just stop this. And then switch my Cicada King into defense. Yep. And then bring back a bug. And it doesn't matter who I'm going to bring back Registrider. He's been a good boy. I'm going to bring back Registrider. So, my opponent, you know, he had himself a start, and dang it, we didn't finish him in turn 1, but I think we're going to finish him by turn 6. He's got the Beckoning Beast. But unfortunately for him, I've got Avermax and all the bugs. So, there's our first duel. And you get an idea of what we're trying to do. It's pretty simple stuff. Inzektors look complicated, but they're really not that complicated. Just go Dragonfly, and then go into Ladybug, and then just kind of way out there into Bugtown. So, there's duel number 1. Let's go for duel number 2. Show off a little bit more of what we can do. Maybe we'll go for Arc Rebellion Dragon. That'd be pretty sweet if we could do that. That would be pretty nice. So let's go for duel 2 and see what happens. Alrighty, second opponent. Let's go and do it again. Hopefully go in second. Like I said, that's our preferred thing. Alright, well, I'm not seeing my going second options, but looks like my opponent is choosing to T-set pass. That could be rather problematic. T-set pass is one of the strongest cards in all of Duel Monsters. So what do we have for an opening hand? Interesting. Not great by any means. We're going to summon out Web Soldier. Have him set up. We're going to take the Danger Mothman Shuffle. And hope to at least just... Okay. That might help or might hinder. That will be okay. That'll be fine. I've got Centipede. That's all I need. So we're going to use Web Solder. I can put him in defense to summon level 3 from the hand. This is where the main synergy really comes between Digital Bugs and Inzektors, is because all the important ones happen to be level 3. You know? Centipede, level 3. Hornet, level 3. Ladybug's level 2, but we're going to pretend that she's level 3. And Dragonfly, level 3. So we're going to go ahead and put all the levels on Web Solder for now. Let's go ahead and go ahead by 1. And get myself my motorized vehicle. If I can just have my motorized vehicle, things will be good. So, we're just going to keep on going from there. I'm going to go ahead and ditch other Ladybug, because she's just better in the graveyard. That girl belongs to the hood. If you didn't know, the graveyard is the hood. I don't actually know what that means, but I'm going to say it like I think I know what it means. And go from there. So, Dragonfly, again, it's a very linear thing we're doing right at the moment. We don't have all my other Digibugs, which is unfortunate, but they're around. You can't tell me not around, because they're there. They're just not showing up yet. Trust me, they'll show up. They're like the dragons in Game of Thrones. They will show up if you give them a few years. So, I don't want to take too long, though, because I'm not infinite on time. Let me think about this. Increase level by 1, sure. And once again, I'm just going to go ahead and search out my trike. Because I always want to have a trike on the hand. And I can do more. Let me think about this. I would just go for, like, pick a Felina. It's probably, like, the smartest move just to get some resources back. So let's go ahead and use our 2 Centipedes. Be like, hello, pick a Felina. Go ahead, ditch the Hornet. Equip the Dragonfly with our last copy of the Ladybug. And this way we'll be able to... Let's see, you're going to be 3. Let's make you level 4. Just in case I need a level 4. And we'll bring out our last dude. See, it's very easy in Inzektors to go from one dude to using up all the dudes in your deck. It's pretty brutal. Pretty brutal stuff. And I'm going to get, let's see, what Inzektors do I even have left? Get Hornet? Get Hornet. We'll get our Hornet and eat it too. So, real quick, I'm just going to use Pick a Felena's effect to recover some bugs. I don't need every... I'm just going to get my Mothman. I'm going to get that boy back, because that boy did good work. Oh, hey, Registrator. You're late. You're excessively late, and I despise you for it. Let's just go for battle. You know what? I've wasted enough time just going through the motions. I could keep going. Probably should have kept going. Okay, Brotherhood of the Firefish Raven. Okay. Thinking. Baguska. I know how powerful Brotherhood should be. If I can cut off his monster supply for a turn, I should be good. The only problem for me right now is that I made this level 4. I thought this guy was going to not be on the board, but lo and behold, he's right here. Alrighty. That is a thing. Does that effect activate? No, it does not, because it activates on the field. Therefore, the Baguska will stop it. I tell you, if anyone belongs in the hood, it's Baguska. I can imagine this guy just in the hood. He doesn't have to do anything. He's just kind of there. Sitting on a street corner. Everyone in the neighborhood knows to leave Baguska alone. They know. You don't talk to Baguska. You don't look at Baguska. You just call him Mr. Bagusk. And you don't say anything else. Alrighty. Okay, so let's go ahead and put ourselves in attack so we don't, like, you know, leave ourselves out of our own plays. We'll ditch the Hornet and summon the Dragonfly. And just kind of start doing it again. But this time we'll do things a little differently. Yeah, we'll do things a little differently this time. I could just do the same combo again, but I don't want to. I'm going to do different stuff. We're going to use Hornet. I'm going to get to pop a card, set a fire... Oh, my opponent surrendered. Well, that's unfortunate. I wasn't even going to... I mean, I don't know what I was going to go from here, but I could have done a little bit more, and I was planning to do just a smidge more. You know, probably go for Raiders Knight and try to OTK him with Arc Rebellion like Siege Dragon, but there you go for duel number 2. The power of Bagoosk. This is why the 1 Bagoosk is just a nice thing in case you need it. With all the level modulation, honestly, you can put any number of Exceeds in the deck, but level 4 is the easiest to just kind of go into. And just Bagooska's good if your opponents are reliant on monsters. So there's duel number 2. I gotta do some work for tomorrow's video. Gotta do ready for tomorrow. So I only got time for one more. Let's go for one more duel and see what happens. You know, we showed off most of what this deck can do, but I'd like to show off a little bit more. Alrighty, third and final opponent. Normally I'd go a little longer, but I do need to get ready for tomorrow. I don't have anything planned for April Fool's, by the way. It's not a troll video. It's not like a joke or anything. I would, but I don't have time, sadly. The Cursed Dorando. I see. Cursed Eldlich. My Nibiru is completely useless against that sort of thing. Eldlich or the Golden Land spell traps. I see. Okay. Sadly, this is the one going second option I didn't want. I kind of wanted the other guy. The Lightning Storm would be definitely a lot better against Eldlich's. But yeah, tomorrow, I'll give you a quick, I'm just going to tell you. We're playing Battle Guards tomorrow. You might wonder why we're playing Battle Guards and not, you know, Goblins. I have played Goblins in the past. Goblins are pretty fun too. But I played Goblins last year, and, you know, there's not much change to that. I've never played Battle Guards, though, so I wanted to play Battle Guards, and, you know, Battle Guards at least kind of look like trolls a little bit. They look like trolly boys. They're more like ogres, but, you know, they're not similar. They're kind of similar, but not the same thing, I should say. Okay, Draco Necro Soul Dragon. Glow Up Bloom. I see. So we're going to get hit with a Ballard Drock right off of the bat. Interesting. Well, that is annoying for sure. I mean, I've got Droplets, and I can just blow stuff up, but that's not great for me. Zombie special summon by card effect. Target a set card, spell trap zone. Nibiru, you are useless to me right now, but you are all I've got. So, let's go ahead for the Droplet. Ditch a couple cards, be like, boom, boom, no effects for you. We're gonna go ahead for Dragonfly. And we'll attempt Mothman. Why not? This is gonna be a really hard duel to actually out this guy because he's got, like, you know, Zombo World, etc., etc. Alright, well, that's actually fine. I'm actually okay with that. I was thinking he was going to do something nasty. But nope. So we've got our Inzektor Hornet. I can just ditch card, pop card, get rid of that dang old field spell, summon another monster. Get Centipedo. Good. And sadly I don't have Ladybug, but I can just pop, watch the mother flipper drop. I don't know why I'm centering that one. I've sworn a lot worse than that before. So let's go ahead and get rid of Balladrock, because he's annoying. And then Centipede will search out Zektrite. That was a terrible Wookiee. I don't know why I tried a Wookiee. I am not a Wookiee, man. I may look like a Wookiee, but I ain't no Wookiee. But yeah, we're pretty much just gonna loop-de-loop again. I'm just gonna run circles around this dude. He tried to stop me with his Ballardrock nonsense. Well, we'll see who's about to get stopped. Little boy. So let's see. Destroying this is not a problem. Let's see, killing this. Send Eldlich monster or Golden Knight spell trap from deck to degrade, so I don't really want to do that. I'm gonna get rid of the thing that fuses. I don't trust the thing that fuses. And then we're going to summon back Centipedo. I hope you weren't expecting to do things, my friend. This is Inzektor Town. See, this is the thing. This guy tried to stop me from doing, like, anything. And at this point, I'm just going to run circles around the poor guy. I say poor, but he kind of deserves it at the same time. So let me think. Get another Zektrike for later. I can't use it, but I can save it. And let me think about this. If I go for battle, I can pop this again, or just pop this in general. See, let's see. Use U2, make pick a Falena, ditch Zektrike, get Ladybug. I kind of like that idea. Is this a smart idea? I don't know, but we're going to give it a shot anyway. You know what? It's the third duel. I'm going to abuse every instance that I can. I'm going to enjoy it too. So, we're going to go ahead and equip a Ladybug. Be like, hello, I'm going to detach. Make myself level 4. Although I could make myself level 5. I'm going to make myself level 1 in case of, well... if he makes the cursed dude, then Baguska doesn't really help that much. I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since I've played. You know what? We'll find out in a second. You know, I'm gonna find out myself. Let's pop this. He'll get a search, but it's fine. So, send Eldlich monster or the Golden Land spell. And he can banish the spell traps to get other spell traps. Okay, so let me double check. Let's see. Send this card and a spell trap. Okay, this does target. Okay, that's cool. So, we'll get our last Zektrike for later. And let's see. 1, 2, 3. Do battle. Do the battle phase shuffle. Do. Battle phase shuffle. Do. Alrighty, so... here's the situation. My opponent attempted to zombie lock me. Well, halfway zombie lock me. And I was able to add everything he liked. And hey, Nibiru actually did his job. You wouldn't think Nibiru would be effective against a deck that doesn't swarm that much. But apparently it does. Apparently, and I had 2 rocks. 2 rocks? You know where I'm going with it. I'm not going to explain that joke. Anyway, let's you pick a Falena. Go ahead and get back our start 'em up boys. They're good boys. We will not leave them in the grave to perish. Ooh, another monster. Sweet. And he has no back row, so that's not important. Let's make Avra Maxi Boy, just in case. Alright, Avra Maxi Boy. Barring him getting another field spell and getting another Ballard Drock, we should be good. In theory. Because... alright, so Cursed Elderlando, cool. Pay 800, cool. Add Eldlich or Golden Land spell. Cool. And very cool. I'm trying to think if there's anything he can actually do to stop me in this situation. I mean, the Golden Lord can't beat over Avermax at this point. So, I'm really curious what he can do. I mean, like I said, Battle Draw could have non-targeted banished Avermax. That's about the only thing I can think of that my opponent would have that could out me, but I could be wrong. So we'll get another Golden Boy, which can't be used on Avermax because I can't be targeted. Alright, ditching the cursed Eldland, bring out the Golden Boy. And then what's it? That can't be destroyed by card effects till the end of my turn, right? Yeah, so I can't just Hornet this guy. Dang it, Hornet was doing good. And then this guy was like, no, you may not. Alright, so he's got the Golden Lord, and he's going to battle into me. Okay, I guess he just wants to go out on his own terms then, because Avermax just beats over anything special summoned. So, there you go. I didn't know if we could out that guy, but as you can see, Hornet just go pew, 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 and that's all you need. So, there's the deck. We showed off most of what we're trying to do here, so I'm happy with it. Let's go for the end screen. Alrighty, our Inzektor Digibugs. It was mostly an Inzektor show. The Digibugs are here, and given the right hand, they can do a lot of stuff. I mean, you get Sentiment to start, and things can go from there, and just, you know, Registrator's just extra material. But the main star of this deck is the Inzektors, and it's a very simple engine. You know, Dragonfly plus Ladybug, or Hornet if need be, just equals tons of fun. Just summon out all these bugs, going to extra deck stuff. We didn't even use the extra deck as much as I liked, but such is life. I mean, Cicada got to do a little thing. I mean, I never got to summon out Dreadnought, which, you know, I summon him every once in a while, but I'm usually more tempted to go for the Lynx, but he was there. I have a level 5. I didn't even go for Inzektor X's Stag. Missed opportunities. Little bit of a missed opportunity. Maybe if that second guy had lasted a little longer, we could have gone for X's Stag, but he didn't, unfortunately. So I'm happy with how the deck turned out. I hope everybody at home enjoyed seeing some Inzektors in all of their, all of their new support glory. If you did, make sure you hit the like button to let me know that you enjoyed this video, and consider subbing again. Trying to hit 600 by the end of the 100 days, and we're running out of time, folks. So, no pressure, of course. But I'm just saying, if you've been thinking about it, think harder. So, next time on the show, April Fools, we're playing ourselves some Battle Guards. It's going to be the most straightforward deck I've played in a while, and we'll be having ourselves a good time with that. So, until next time, stay safe, stay happy, and your boy Memphis will see you guys next time. Y'all take care.